Hey guys, Dennis and Kulika here.
Hi.
And today we're making Kulika's delicious pork shish kebabs. Boy, I can hardly wait to taste those. So how do you make those?
I like to use pork tenderloin for it because it's nice tender meat, and it's usually what I use is about 1 pound or half a kilogram. So I cut it about 1 inch thick medallions. So yeah, about 1 inch thick or so, because then I can squish them flat like that when I put them on skewers. So I'm gonna put them in a glass bowl, and I'm going to marinate them for about a couple of hours or even overnight if you have enough time. So these are the things I'm going to use for the marinade. I'm using avocado oil because it has high smoking point, so it won't burn. And then I use rice vinegar and balsamic vinegar, about half each. So I have meat nicely cut here in a glass bowl, and then I take avocado oil. I usually don't measure anything, I just pour a little bit like this. Then I take some rice vinegar, and I pour this like this, just drizzle a little bit, and balsamic vinegar. And then I use, I like to use some organic all-purpose seasoning that has all kinds of different herbs in it. And I'm gonna just sprinkle it like this. Now the spice that I'm using doesn't have any salt in it, so I have to add salt separately. Just sprinkle it like this, not very much. I'm using Himalayan pink salt, but you can use any kind of salt. And the ingredients in that all-purpose seasoning are black pepper, parsley, celery seed, basil, thyme, oregano, sage and coriander. But that's not any absolute list, so you can use any kind of mixture of herbs that you prefer. Now all the marinade ingredients are in there, and now I'm gonna just use my hand to toss it all around, just to make sure it's all evenly mixed and all the meat pieces are covered in marinade. They don't need to be floating in it, because I have realized that it doesn't really matter, so the result will be the same whether they are all floating in it or they're just nicely covered, just lightly covered, because otherwise you're just wasting lots of ingredients, because you won't be able to use the marinade later. You're gonna just throw it out. So just like that. And now you're gonna let it sit for either a couple of hours or overnight if you have that much time, and they're ready to be cooked.
So that sounds really good. And guys, I'll put the recipe below there in the description, because it's probably a lot to digest. So you can look for it there if you want to try it. So the best way to cook these is on an outdoor grill. So let's get started with that. So here's our fancy outdoor grill, guys. We like to use this little one because we're not cooking for many people. There's just 3 of us, so we just need a little one. And we like this one because we can take it to the lake with us or some picnics, and it's nice and compact. It's getting older though. We're gonna have to replace it pretty soon. It's done a lot of nice meals. So we'll cook them on here, and then after, when they're done, we'll show you how they look on the plate. So we got them on the grill now, and they'll probably take about 20 minutes to cook, something like that. 10 minutes on each side. But we like to turn them often because we don't like to burn our meat. We like them cooked, but not blackened. And if you like them that way, you can do them that way, but we like to just cook them. We like them nice and juicy and tender. So yeah, our famous little grill here has made a lot of meals, guys. There's Cassie, there's the pup. She's gonna have a little tidbit too when we're done. So I turned them a few times already. Let's take a look. They're almost done. So I would advise, turn them often, because unless you like them really well done, they'll get too dark on one side. So I've already turned them about 3 or 4 times actually, and some of them are starting to get fairly well cooked and some aren't yet, so we'll probably remove some of them pretty soon, or put them to a cooler side of the grill. But yeah, almost done, guys. Boy, they smell great too. If you had smell-o-vision or something, you could smell it back in your place when you're watching. Oh yeah, these are going to be good. Oh guys, it's all done. Look at this. Nice pork shish kebab. Also, you could use rice or potatoes, or in our case, we had some potato salad that Kulika made, so we're having potato salad with it, and some vegetables there. So I'll do a little taste test and let you know how it tastes. So I can't wait to try it, guys.
How is it?
Mmm. Just melted in my mouth. Wow, that's good.
I can't wait to get to it.
Wow. Guys, if you knew how good that tastes, I bet you're going to run out now and get some pork tenderloin, and you're going to try this recipe. It's really good. So we're going to sit down outside here and enjoy it now. So I would advise you guys, try this recipe. You won't be disappointed. That's a really good marinade, Kulika. Wow, it's good. She hasn't tasted it. No, we've made it many times before. Or she marinates it, and I like to do the grilling. I like cooking outside. So she prepares it, and I cook it.
Yeah, everything tastes better outside.
So thanks for watching this video. And if you like videos like this, give us a big thumbs up. We'd appreciate it. And then subscribe to the channel if you're interested. We got a lot of videos up there. And then don't forget about that notification bell. I know I say that a lot, but I want you guys to get notified when we get new videos out. So I'm going to end the video here. I'm starving. So thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.